Did you see the Grammys?
No.
I know you love the Grammys. Everyone loves the Grammys,
Did that
right?
happen before? Recently?
This week?
So is the Grammys music?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a musician, right?
Music awards.
You've heard of the Grammys?
Yes.
I don't understand who watches award shows.
No.
I've never heard of anyone who oh yeah, I was watching the Grammys last week. I love seeing loads of famous people get together and
kiss
each other's
lips.
There's conspiracy theories, low stake, boring conspiracy theories that they just create drama at every Oscar show.
But this year, they did something different. They
Grammys?
had the first ever music awards show.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's amazing because they finally, after years of me talking about this, I remember I've said this to you for years.
Yeah,
on end,
you've actually, now that you mention it, you've always talked about this.
they should give out awards to the sound of music.
And have a whole performance related kind of theme to the award ceremony itself and the giving of the awards, yeah.
Welcome to the award show with your host, PDF Cocknall, and...
Co-host, Jefferson Steelflex.
I was about to say that.
You gave me the cue.
Hello, Cambodia! I actually just realised that the drummer looks a lot like you.
What do you mean? You can't see him?
Just this head shape.
Hello, the Democratic People's Republic of Congo!
Kind of sounds like me as well.
That black guy.
Yeah.
And a special warm welcome to Ireland. And the North.
Alright, folks, welcome to the award show.
Okay, so before we get into this...
I think I've seen this before, actually.
Well, they only debuted this at the Grammys there 2 days ago.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks familiar.
It's not the most original concept ever, I have to say. Awards, music, show combination. I'm sure it's been done.
It's probably been done, but not in this form. This is good.
But
This is better.
Here's something that hasn't been done. Podcast awards.
Oh, shit.
So I thought, while we're enjoying the ceremony of music awards, why don't we have our own little award show?
Okay.
Because I was watching this the other day at the Grammys and I was like, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
I want to host an award show.
Okay, let's do it.
So we've got the envelope here from the Podcast Awards Committee. Joe Rogan's on the board.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah. So they basically scanned every
Did
podcast.
he nominate? Wait, so if he's on the committee, can't he just nominate his own podcast?
Yeah, and now I wouldn't be surprised if every winner here is the Joe Rogan show.
Yeah.
Typical fucking...
The Joe Rogan show.
Yeah. It's a small community though, podcast. There's only like 10 of them out there?
Yeah, yeah.
You can read this one out.
Okay.
Do you want to go first or will I go first?
I'll go first.
No, wait, I want to go first.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, Podcast Awards, welcome everybody. My name's John. I'm here with Mr. Pringo.
Huh.
What was that?
That was that was my.
I was about to say
my
something.
trademark.
Well, let's try that
introduce
again.
myself.
I'm John, and here is...
Mr. Pringo.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I know.
The next award, the first award.
The first and next award.
It is the next award, technically.
Yeah.
First and only podcast award yet is the Best Friend Award.
Ooh.
And the best podcast friend goes to Mr. Pringo! Congratulations! I can't believe
Thank you.
of all
Thank
the
you.
podcasts out there.
In fairness, I deserve it.
Yeah.
And I can't think of anybody else who deserves it more than me. And I want to just thank myself because I earned this.
And I would like to thank me because I actually voted for Pringo for the Best Friend Award.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you won it.
Yep. Thanks.
You're a good friend.
Thank you.
All right,
You
now
too,
let's see.
John.
Hopefully this one's for me now.
Okay.
I need to win an award today.
The second and next award
I've never won an award.
is for Best Whacky Remix by a man named John. And the winner is...
Now, can I just say that I am notorious for my wacky remixes
Yeah, no, absolutely.
on podcasts.
On podcast.
No
as
one
well.
else even does that.
No, I've never seen it before. Then again, I don't really consume any podcasts, which kind of, brings into the question my validity for my position right now. So the winner for Best Whacky Remix by a man named John, and the winner is John Lennon.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Here, no, let's read out what was on it.
John Lennon.
Let me see.
I don't remember his podcast. Do you?
His podcast. I don't even, let alone his podcast, his wacky remix on
on a podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, did they have podcasts in the 60s?
Hold on, let's look this up.
Or did they just have fucking radio? Like Good Morning Vietnam?
Maybe it was like some radio show he did. He had like a wacky remix or something.
Actually, you know the wackiest fucking song he ever made was called "Woman is the N-word
Wait, what?
of the world."
That's a song he made?
Man, how do you...
Woman is the N-word of the world?
"Woman is the N-word of the world"
Hold on,
is the name of the song. And he drops hard R's
No way.
for the whole song. It is insane. I could, like... It's one of these songs you see it and you genuinely cannot believe what you're listening to.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What?
It is insane.
Let me just listen to it. I just need to hear it.
Like, the whole point of it's about, like, sexism and stuff, but you don't bring light to sexism by being racist, you know? And
Well, is he being racist?
I think it's the first line in the song.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll just hear that real quick. Oh, he said it.
He said it, yeah.
He said it.
He says it a lot as well. And
I didn't even know about that. I've seen loads of
I only found out
Beatles
about it like a couple of
information.
years ago. I don't know if like John Lennon fans out there are trying to bury it.
No, he didn't say that. He was misquoted, but it's in the title of the song.
Yeah.
Like it's embedded.
Yeah,
in that song.
it's fucking crazy shit. Bob Dylan said the N-word in the song.
Did he?
Yeah, in
What
Hurricane.
Isn't that like one of his famous songs?
Yeah.
I need to start listening to
dropped
John
a hard
Lennon
one
and
there.
Bob Dylan. They've got things to say.
Paul Simon as well. There you go.
Paul Simon? Oh, yeah, I did know about that.
Don't
yeah.
think for a minute that I go around chronicling what white people have said the N-word.
You seem-
I've just come across these in my own time.
You seem to have an encyclopedic knowledge of famous people.
Famous people who say the N-word
in a song,
in songs,
in song form.
But the John Lennon one is crazy because it's actually the title of the song as well. That's obviously not the wacky remix that he won this award for.
I found this just when we were searching for that. This is his wacky remix. It's John Lennon Reimagine.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's John Lennon! Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine there's no countries.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Imagine there's no buses. Imagine there's no biscuits left in the tin. Imagine Paul McCartney naked. Imagine a man with a fucking hilarious thing. Imagine your car breaks down in the dead of night. There's a payphone highlighted by a flickering street lamp. As you approach its sickly glow, inside the phone booth, a voice calls out.
I hope he says the N-word on this one.
Hello, is anybody there? Anxiously you pick up the phone. The telephone man directs your attention to a bungalow in the distance. The front-facing window filled with a warm orange light. Cautiously trudging through the garden, you crawl up to the living room window. You peek inside, and you see Paul McCartney naked. Imagine there was no toothbrushes.
Innovative.
Yeah, he was way ahead of his time.
He was a forward thinker.
I'm just glad Yoko Ono wasn't just screaming in the middle of that.
Well, I'm a bit annoyed about that because I would have liked to have won.
Yeah, I would have thought you were a
there.
shoe-in. But, you know, I'd say it was a pretty tough decision for the committee to make. You were on the committee, weren't you?
No.
No, okay.
It was Joe Rogan was on the committee.
Yeah,
But
Joe Rogan is a big John Lennon fan, I'm sure.
Black Joe Rogan. Lordy Lord, it is redonkulous. He's all saying like the N-word and shit, and he's like a white boy. But you know, he cool. He all right.
Ghetto Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, he's Black Joe Rogan.
Black Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Black ghetto
You're the
Joe
one who
Rogan.
said he's ghetto.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty fucking gangster voice, like,
Yeah.
you know.
He has like, you know the way, he always has shorts on his podcast. But this time they're just like halfway down his pants with his arse cracks hanging out.
Yeah, I just have an image of Joe Rogan being like that, and it's like, oh, he's actually just has dementia or something.
Like
Can't put his
he's
trousers
white
on.
Joe Rogan. He doesn't have black skin. He just acts like it, like that way. Let's watch this now.
My name is Jefferson Steel Flex, and with me as always is my co-host, PDF bungalow.
I just want to say thanks very much for coming here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some fantastic awards to give out tonight, and I want to just say a special shout out to all of our award nominees who all look absolutely fantastic this evening.
I just want to say the opposite of what my friend just said. I'm not happy that anybody's here, and I think you all look terrible.
This video is sponsored by
Milk.
It must be protected.
By any means necessary.
Get back here right now!
Our first award is for the best number sequence in the whole entire range of numbers, and the award goes to 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a pretty funny joke.
It's the first ever.
Don't make it too obvious for them.
Show.
Award number 1. Category Music. Before I introduce this prestigious category, I'd like to say a few words. Drink Bud Light. And the award goes to Bud and the Drink Light.
To their campaign and what they did with this award today. I just want to really stress how the contribution made to the field for Bud and the Dream Lights. All 4 of them. All 4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How much of this was actually planned again? It was completely
Almost
ad-lib.
none of it, really, yeah. That's pretty good. That's Hyperbite.
Yeah,
Remember?
Hyperbite. Yeah, I must check them out.
We played one of their songs on this show, and I really want them to get back together.
Yeah, me too. I'd
Um,
love to see some delicious bites of hyper contents.
But as I said, when I was watching this, I just got insanely jealous because, I don't know, I just want to be the guy on stage, you know?
Yeah, you want all the attention.
Yeah, I want to know what it's like to host an award show.
So it's not enough that you're a famous YouTuber with millions of fans worldwide. Now you need to be doing live performances.
Well, that's what I suppose it's all coming full circle. That's probably why all those famous people give themselves chunks of metal, because it's just not enough. It's not enough. All the adoration. You need a fucking
you need more.
thing in your hand.
You need more. Anyway.
A rock solid,
A rock
piece
solid,
of-
hard item.
in the shape of a manly shaped
Yeah,
item.
a manly,
you know?
slender thing you can just kind of fondle in
Yeah,
your hand.
yeah.
I get that.
Unfortunately, I don't have a long, slender thing that you can
just-
fondle in your hand
You
for
can
these
just kiss
awards.
it. Yeah. What do you have?
I have an intangible feeling of satisfaction
Yes.
if I win. If someone
an
else
award.
wins, I have the feeling of disappointment. And actually, no one ever really thinks about the disappointment of award shows. It's a very small fraction of people are actually happy at award shows.
That's true, yeah.
It's a room of misery.
Yeah. And like everybody, like, you know, the other nominees that haven't won, they're clapping, you know, and like
Oh, yeah, good.
deep
good
down,
job,
you know,
yeah.
you're like, fuck that guy. And that's how you just felt about John Lennon, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
But it would drive a man to do some crazy things. The green eyes of jealousy, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, you just go on the street and see a young mother with a pram. Oh, all this pent up rage.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just want to like kick her in the fucking chest.
yeah. I was gonna get around to the whole Justin Roiland thing, but I feel like I need to skip to it now so I don't get myself accidentally in a hole.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened to him?
Not really, no.
What do you you know Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah. You showed me Rick and Morty many eons ago, before it was popular.
The first 2 seasons were pretty good, and then I didn't watch it after the first 2, and then I just found out that like he just stopped writing for the show, kind of a Seth MacFarlane type deal.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently Rick and Morty just turned to shit, and I haven't thought about him in years. And then last week, turns out the charges against him were felony of domestic abuse in 2020, false imprisonment, possible solicitation by text for sexual favors from underage girls. But the false imprisonment one is very strange, isn't it?
Who did he falsely imprison?
I don't think
his wife.
I love the idea that like he has that power over his wife. I'm gonna falsely imprison you.
Well, yeah, like if you lock someone in your house and like they can't leave, isn't that false imprisonment?
Oh, I thought he just framed someone for a crime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, surely that was it, right?
I don't know,
Like
maybe.
he planted drugs on somebody. What kind of a person is this?
Yeah.
But the thing about it, this is like, I don't know. I wouldn't be one to jump the gun with accusing people of things, especially when they're so distant from me. Like,
No. Make your allegations. That's enough these days.
just my speculation is neither I or anyone who I know has ever been accused of false imprisonment. Not even accused. Actually, I do know one crazy guy who I was thinking of during the week. Do you know Crazy Ronan?
Crazy Ronan. That rings a bell. Is that someone we talked about before?
It's someone I know in real life. You must.
Yeah. He went to college with people we know.
Yeah.
And there was we know a Ronan who's not so crazy, and then this guy was.
Oh yeah, no, it's not that guy.
That's how we got the name Crazy Ronan.
Because you have to differentiate.
It was like, which Ronan was it? It's like, it's Crazy Ronan.
Crazy Ronan.
Yeah, has he done something recently?
I was just remembering him the other day and actually thinking about the Justin Roiland thing. I was like, I don't know anyone who does like even half of the insane shit that you hear about with Hollywood celebrities. And I thought, except Crazy Ronan. Just the story that sticks out in my head with him.
Didn't he do like heroin or something?
It's not the heroin thing.
Okay.
Because that's not the craziest thing ever. Like, people have done heroin. That's been done.
Yeah, it's been done before.
But one thing that I've never heard being done that he did was he worked in Subway. Now, can you see where this is going?
Oh God!
Take one guess where this goes.
Did he come in someone's sandwich?
That's exactly what.
I love how I guessed that.
He worked in fucking Subway, and he went into the bathroom and filled up a cup, and just like, that's the psychopathic thing about it, that he like preemptively planned it, and just mayonnaised it. Never eat at a restaurant again.
Fucking hell.
Everybody.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy Ronan could be working there. And these are the types of job that they give those people.
Fucking hell. Imagine like having a job with like as little responsibility as working in Subway, and he still manages to abuse his power somehow.
Here's your job, Ronan. That's what they know him as, his employer. Ronan, as it be, make a sandwich. All right, boss, I got it. I won't let you down.
Oh man, I love the idea that it's like the third sandwich he made. He made 2 sandwiches and was just like, I need to come in a sandwich.
But you know what the craziest part of all is? How could anyone know that happened?
Yeah.
Unless he told people.
How did you know about that? Like, he told someone
man.
that. Fucking hell. Which Subway did he work in?
I don't know.
Man.
And the person who told me that, I think, instantly regretted telling me, because they're like, you're going to broadcast this on the internet, aren't you? And I was like, no, I swear. I'll bleep out his name. Although I think I'm distant enough from him now, and that we've left such little information about him, I think I can...
Yeah.
But he is crazy. Should I blur it? Should I block out his name?
I don't know. Maybe.
He'll come to my house with a hatchet.
He'll come to your house with a cummy sandwich. You'll be like, eat it!
Yeah. I heard you like these.
How do people like that? Like, people like that are walking around in society, like, all the time, constantly. You walk past people like that every day without realising. They exist, and there's lots of them.
They're friends of friends.
Think about how fucking crazy that is.
I hate to think about that. That's why I don't leave my house. Because, like, he was close to us. I mean, we didn't know him, really.
No, I don't
Have
think
you
I
met
ever,
him?
Did I?
I met him, like, twice.
Oh, I probably met him.
The second time I met him, oh, my God. He was soulless. And this was... the first time I met him, I didn't know anything about him. And he liked Primus. I was like, that guy's cool.
Yeah. If I meet someone and they start talking about Primus, I'm like, you're chill.
He plays bass.
Yeah.
And the second time I met him, I knew all about him. And I was going to meet, like, that friend of a friend. I went to the bar, and this is, oh, man. Once you know someone's crazy, then everything they do starts seeming crazy. And also, that's the danger of labeling someone crazy when they're not.
Yeah.
Like, people might know about
misrepresents.
me, like, that's the Family Guy. And I'll just be like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh my God, he is crazy.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy.
Like, hi, I'm John. And they're like, oh,
John, where'd you come up with that one? I bet that's not even his name. With the friend of a friend, I got to the bar, and my friend was like, oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? Yeah, I was just in town there, blah, blah, blah. And the whole time Ronan is just sitting there with his pint, looking straight forward. That is the strangest, most uncomfortable thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's only 3 of us, and I'm talking to this guy, and Ronan won't look at me. And I'm even like, hey, what's up? You good?
And he's just like, I need to come in this point.
Anyway, enough about that fucking guy. Enough of this crazy talk. Let's get back to my normal hobby, which is giving awards. This one's for you.
Okay.
And this one's for me. All right, you can go first this time. I interrupted you last time.
Okay. So, this next award is completely different to the previous 2 awards. It's the award for Best Friend.
But can you say a few words about it before you say the award?
Yeah, so this award is for the Best Friend.
Yeah, that's good. Now you can just read out
on a podcast.
Yeah.
But it's completely separate to the other one.
Went on a bit long there. You could have just...
For reasons.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being overly harsh because I know I've experience with this.
Okay.
I'm just like, you're my intern award giver.
You know, the way I see it, it's 1-0 to me because I won an award and you haven't.
Oh, I see how it is now. You win one award and suddenly, oh, look at me. You bring it up every chance you get.
But I have good news.
Oh.
Because it's now a tie. Because congratulations, John. You've won the Best Friend award.
Yes! Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, yes. Yes, have a look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
It doesn't even say John Lennon. It just says John. Because we know that's him because there's only one John.
There's only one John in the podcasting business. We've established that.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'll keep that. And let's see. Maybe you're up for this one.
Oh, maybe.
This is right up your alley.
Oh, yes.
Best song about winning awards.
Oh, there's a few I can think of.
That you've won an award.
There's a song by the Bee Gees, "Staying Award." There's a song by a fella called Oscar Pistorius. It's about shooting your wife.
Oscar Pistorius, the shooting your wife song.
Yeah, the shoot your wife song.
Yeah. There's
that
the John Lennon saying the N-word award song.
Yeah.
What other award songs are there? There's loads actually now I think about it.
The Champions League team music.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That cup is an award.
That's a very award genre. It's a
award music.
Award music. Yeah.
Music songs.
So the best song about winning awards. Oh yeah, you won an award. Did you make a song about it though? Make one up now. You might win.
So the award that I got earlier on.
Yeah.
So if I make a song about it now, then I might be nominated.
Listen, you have like 30 seconds to make a song about winning awards. You might.
So the award is for Best Friend. So I'll just do a cover of Queen's Best Friend song. Oh, you make me live. Oh, you make me live. You're my best friend I've ever had. Oh, you make me live. Oh, you make me live.
Make it about awards. Did you hear me? Make it about awards, I said.
Oh, you won an award.
I won an award.
You're the best song.
No, you have to say you won an award. You won an award.
You won an award.
No, you have to say I won an award as you.
I won an award as you.
Best song about winning awards. You're not going to get this because that was hardly about you winning awards
at all. That was pretty good.
Paul McCartney. Another robber. Another award thief.
Sorry with the whole Beatles thing. I don't remember ever doing a music podcast.
Podcast. Oh wait, what is this again? Podcast awards?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's relevant at all. But regardless, have you ever heard that song by Paul McCartney? I won 67 awards this year.
No.
Yeah, let me educate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul
McCartney!
I won 67 awards this year. I got an award for this very song.
Well, now he has.
It's true that, you know. I won 24,543 awards in total. But who's counting? You know. You may think that's impossible. Oh,
unless you suck a lot of cock. Which I did not do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Congratulations, Sir Paul.
Yeah, he did deserve that, in fairness.
Did you see after he did that performance, the landmine company were just like, oh shit, let's stop.
The landmine?
Yeah, after he did that performance, the landmine company that makes all the landmines were just like, well, we'll stop.
We were only making them because we thought you liked them, Paul. Yeah. What the hell?
Fuck, Paul, we thought you were on board, but
yeah.
okay.
Hey,
listen.
You're the one who gave us the idea in the first place. Oh, no, not me,
It wasn't me, no, I didn't do it.
I'm preemptively getting ahead of this one. Yeah. I've got a bigger audience than the landmine company does.
Yeah, imagine that, like, in the background of, like, Paul McCartney's fucking, like, management team. They're like, Paul, the landmines thing, like, this is really bad PR. And he's like, oh, we need to jump ship quickly.
I know.
Right, here, make me a t-shirt quickly. I'm going on stage in 5 minutes.
There's a little Chinese boy. Okay, Paul. Faster, I said faster. You little Paul. He's only trying his best.
Yeah, congrats on the award, Sir Paul. I don't think you have enough, so...
You're the only person I've ever heard call him Sir Paul.
Yeah, well, he earned the title, like, you know.
I just didn't even think that was...
He is a sir, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, but, like... What? Who cares?
Yeah, true.
You're wasting your breath.
Yeah, very true. Sorry, Paul.
And by the way, this whole video is relevant because the Grammys happened this week, remember?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we keep kind of veering off. It's like, you know, steer this ship.
I just want to make sure, if anyone's like, what is this? It's Grammys, a Grammys video, you know.
Okay, grand.
So, you know.
Topical humour.
This is the Grammys. Anyway, let's just watch this. I'm all out of milk.
Well, if you weren't giving away music awards until 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe you'd have some milk left.
I'm guessing by your tone, you're not going to lend me some milk.
I will.
Your neighbor has it.
Award number 2. Category, Best Listener. And the winner is... you.
Well, Pocket Hole, I really didn't see that one coming. You know, I really think that you were a wanker.
PDF Pocket Hole.
Now, that one I did see coming.
Sorry, what did you say?
I see. Why didn't you see that?
Wait, what? That guy's a real jerk.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, what?
The next award that I'd like to announce is for Chord of the Year.
The big one.
Oh, here we go. I'm on
Chord of the Year
F. My
put in a
money's
lot
on
of
F.
effort this year to bring auditory satisfaction.
Sorry, I just want to say there's a couple people messing down the back. There's a couple people messing down the back there.
This fucker, is it?
Yeah, it's that fella there.
Play the brown note for him, make him shit himself.
We'll play the brown now. Cover your ears though. You didn't hear that, did you?
Chord of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Chord of the Year really spread himself far and wide, just like Pocket Hole's old lady. Haha.
He fucked my mom.
Chord of the Year.
I was there.
Chord of the Year. That's it, folks. D.
D for it's the best.
D for what I put in Pocket Hole's mom.
I thought you looked like you were going to hit something there.
Yeah, I hit your mom.
And the chord of the year goes to... Say it with me. D. No, say it normal. D. They're good. Oh, here's more.
I want you to hyperbite my pussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay calm. Emergency instruments one.
It's a real barnstormer of a show, isn't it?
Yeah. There's so much to fucking take in.
It's time for the award for Best Ride Symbol. And yes, you guessed it. It's that one there. Go on, ride him. Ride the fucking thing.
I thought it was funny, like doing the delay on the word fuck.
Yeah.
It's not how delay works, you know.
It's like the next song. This one's called Anus!
It's weird. I thought it was an award show, but they've just broken into song.
Yeah, no, it's music award, so it's music is the primary.
Is the award. Okay,
Yeah.
grand. I think I'm finally understanding the concept behind
You have to
this.
watch it several times to get it, yeah.
And like, even if I was there, which I wasn't, because I'm not in that band, but if I was there, I probably still wouldn't have any clue what was going on.
I'd say they're making it up as they go along.
Yeah. Not that I would, like, either of us would know the ins and outs of what's going through
I
their
don't know
mind.
how to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is on the drums.
Well, he is in Vegas.
He is on the drums.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
But the other guy was on the drums earlier, that's why.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to keep up with.
I can't hear the drums. Are you playing the drums? Why can't I hear the drums? Somebody turn that up.
Can somebody just turn up the drums?
Can you turn up the drums?
Turn up the drums.
Oh, where'd you get those headphones?
It's a real show.
That was one of the shows of all time.
That was a show.
That show should get an award for being a show.
We should give an award to that show for being such a good show.
Yeah, we should, yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not a podcast, so we can't.
No, we can't.
And we are
no.
strictly a podcast awards show.
Yeah. Except for when Paul McCartney's involved.
Outliers, you know, everyone you gotta have one.
Yeah.
Here we go. Final award.
Oh.
Final award.
Final award.
Final round.
So is this the culmination? Like, this is the big one?
This is
like best picture?
Thematically, everything comes full picture now. It's like Frodo at the end. You know, he returns the ring, and then time reverts back to, you know, the start of the first movie, and then you watch all the movies in an infinite loop.
Okay.
That's how that ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
How does it end?
Pretty much that, yeah.
Does he die? Is that a spoiler?
No.
He doesn't die, or it's not a spoiler?
He doesn't die, no.
Oh. What does happen in the end? Does he return the ring? I assume he does.
Yeah.
I really want to know. I'm serious.
He destroys the ring.
Oh, he destroys it. Oh, of course. Why would he return it?
Well, he does return
isn't
it. Well, he returns it to where it was made, which is the only place it can be destroyed. And then he goes home, and then he leaves
dies.
Middle Earth.
He dies of cardiac arrest.
No, he actually goes to the place where all the elves go and never dies. So, in theory, he's still alive. Because, as we know, Lord of the Rings is a historical story as opposed to...
Oh, so wait, when he
fiction.
left Hobbit Town, he became mortal and he was able to die? Is that the thing? Why did he become immortal at the end?
Because he went to the Undying Lands.
Oh, is that different to where he was from?
Yeah.
Oh, so he moved.
He moved, yeah.
He returned the ring and then just moved house.
Pretty much,
Why
yeah.
didn't he just live in the immortal place in the first place?
Because he wasn't able to, because it was
Needed
only...
to return the ring first.
Needed to return the ring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's for you.
Okay.
Now that we've sorted that out. What does your one say?
First ever quadcast.
Okay, yeah.
No idea what that is.
Yeah. Well, who won?
Ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have to make a big thing now.
Okay.
Not everything's a big dramatic
okay.
feature.
John the podcast.
Oh. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's us.
We won the first ever quadcast.
I don't know what it is still.
You serious?
Can anybody explain what is the quadcast? Leave a comment below.
Yeah, and we'll get back to you next week. We'll make an entire episode about it. No, I have the answers here.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't know about this.
Each episode.
We did a quadcast last week.
That's me.
Someone who gets emotionally
There's you.
attached to like the character.
You made history and you don't even know.
Yes. Yeah. So it
So-
was the first layer, the inner core of a podcast. So the first layer is not Family Guy the podcast, but the podcast that was in Family Guy the podcast. Then
Oh
the
yeah.
s-
That's the
second-
first layer or the last
That's
one?
so I'm working
Okay,
I'm working out.
I'll let you do your job here.
So that was the core, and then first layer around the core, Family Guy the podcast,
yes.
which was being played on the next layer, Barstool fucking retard cast.
yes.
And then the final layer was us reacting to that. But so that's what makes the 4, the quadcast. But
Anyway,
what I've just
sorry to
noticed-
interrupt you there. I'll let you finish your point there, but I just want to get through this last award here.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just on a time schedule.
Yeah, sorry.
You remember where you were though with that thought.
Okay.
First, here's the award. This is the last award.
Yeah, you don't need to make a big deal out of it.
Oh, sorry. First ever quintuple cast. John the podcast.
Hey, we
I
did it.
can't believe it.
We did it.
This is crazy actually because this is actually the 5th layer.
Oh my god, yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't like about to.
Just because
reach that. Yeah,
whoever
that's
made this
crazy.
award obviously is
Yeah,
10
they
steps
realised.
ahead. Who else was in the running for this? The quintuple cast.
Don't know.
Joe probably.
Probably Joe. Yeah.
You know him
Get-
and his
Ghetto
meta
Joe.
irony. Huh?
Ghetto Joe.
Ghetto Joe.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I missed out, but you know what? John the podcast, they deserve it.
Jazizzle the Pizzizzle cast. They deserve it. Yeah.
I don't know, man. We don't have many ghetto people in Ireland.
No, I'm very bad at. I like the Black Joe Rogan character, but I don't know how to emulate black
How do we
culture.
flesh it out?
There it is. Oh,
Right, so there's 5 layers to this podcasting onion.
yeah.
Play it.
Actually, you know what? We might as well finish it out. Let's listen to them listening to how to make a podcast.
They've run out of
podcast.
by example.
And there's like another podcast within Family Guy, the podcast.
Well,
They
John,
still
John.
haven't even got to like any.
He has
Family
no
Guy.
idea he's
There's
gonna
no
win an
Family Guy
award for
content
this
yet.
next week.
And you know a little fun fact about the voice.
Good job.
Do you know who the voice? Good job, John.
Good job, John and Pringo.
There we
the
go.
dynamic duo.
The
2 best podcasting friends. And you know, because John Lennon won an award and Paul McCartney won an award, it meant that they would have also been in the running for the best friend award.
Oh, you're right.
And we
yeah.
still won it. So,
I wonder what
fuck
they're go-
you, Beatles.
I wonder what they're gonna do next year.
Fuck you, Paul McCartney. I love landmines.
Leave landmines alone,
Yeah,
Paul. What did they ever do to you?
Nothing. You have both your legs.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe he did have a tragic landmine relate. What motivates him to promote that? You know, usually people support causes that affect them personally. You know, like if you donate to polio research, you probably know someone who's succumbed to polio.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Bono loved the whole Africa thing. He doesn't look very African to me. Does he look African to you? Maybe South African.
Does
Even
Bono
though-
look African to me? Yes. Now, moving on.
Well, actually, Bono's from like 10 minutes away from here.
Well, we're all African.
True.
We are all Jew. We all originate from Africa.
What's that have to do with Jews?
I don't know, something Kanye West said like a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't really following the train of thought. But he sounded real confident when he said it.
Yeah.
We are all Jew. Because he was like, I don't hate Jews. I am Jew. But not I am a Jew.
I am
he
Jew.
is Jew.
That's like fucking I Am Legend, the Will Smith movie. Except
I am Jew.
Except in like some kind of anti-Semitic way.
But I saw a comment that explained it, and the comment was well worded. I think it made sense. But
Were they defending Kanye West?
yeah,
by any chance?
they had a good point at the time. I can't remember. I didn't even understand it at the time.
Yeah,
but-
man. Fair play to anybody. Well, no, actually, let me reword that. I would be interested to see somebody that attempts to defend Kanye West at the moment.
Well, I watched probably like 6 hours of interviews with him around that time, and it was very entertaining. And I remember some things where I was like, oh, I get what you're trying to say. It would take him 2 hours, and I'm like, I've no idea what he's shouting on about.
Quote, I love Hitler. And you're just like, I see what you're trying to say.
No, because that was the headline. He's like, I love Hitler. I was like, I need to know more, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, I love all people. I was like, oh. Well, that's not exactly what you're saying, but I get, it's kind of like a trick question.
I'm pretty sure he hates Jews.
Well, okay.
He has said that.
I
So
don't know
that
if
he
said
can't,
that.
he can't really fucking turn around and say I love all people when he's like literally said he hates Jews.
I don't know if he said that though. I know he definitely said I love Hitler. I don't know if he said for sure that he hates Jews. Maybe he did. But what would be your response if he says, like, I love Hitler because I love all people, especially people who are innovative and have, like, new ideas?
Well, Hitler is a terrible example to use.
I mean,
for someone who's innovative and has new ideas.
What did he say Hitler did again?
Built the Autobahn.
Yeah.
That's what everybody seems to jump to. But also, you know, pretty nasty guy.
Yeah, I know. But it's kind of like, I think Kanye likes being technically correct.
Oh,
like,
right.
I love Hitler because I love all people. Okay. You found a loophole here. But I don't know. I can't remember. I watched like 6 hours of his interviews and then I wiped everything that he said from my mind. But I remember being very entertained regardless.
Oh, yeah. It's a very fucking interesting saga. Again, I'm just convinced that he's just like, not that he's like had a mental breakdown, just more so that he's just like, oh, I'm kind of bored. Let's see what I can get away with saying.
There's no coincidence that he always has an album coming out whenever he seems to do these antics.
Does he have an album? I actually don't listen to his music at all. I know literally very little about Kanye West.
Yeah, he had an album in the works. I think it hasn't come out yet because he couldn't get the samples cleared. So like he used samples of different songs, but the artists who made the songs won't license them to him.
Yeah, because of that makes sense. I saw a thing where it was like top 10 most listened to artists in the fucking in 2010s
on
or something.
Spotify.
No, it was just like a tweet, and it was like the 10 artists listed, but where Kanye West would have been, they just had like a blank space. And I saw a tweet replying to this, like, people are acting like Kanye West is fucking Voldemort now. People aren't allowed to say his name.
You have to pretend he never made music.
Yeah.
Like, I love his music. I actually, to be honest, I started getting into his music after he said all this shit. Because I kind of half liked his stuff. And he was just on my mind. And I started listening back to, like, his classic albums. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is why, regardless of what he says, everyone still is like, he made Graduation, though.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've no doubt he has good songs. I don't know.
I'm good at separating the art from the artist. Almost every artist I listen to, I hate, or they annoy me in some way or another. Especially Fleet Foxes. I hate those guys!
Those fucking nerds.
And now everyone in the podcast listenership is listening to Fleet Foxes because we did that cover. And guess what? Fleet Foxes copyright striked the video.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So that means the entire video, if it ever made money, if it ever will make money, it'll go to Fleet Fox's publishing company.
Even though you changed the lyrics to Family... If anything, Family Guy should be the one that are fucking like suing you, not Fleet Foxes.
But I changed all the words and all the music was original. Like it was a different tempo, different backing track and stuff.
Different key probably as well, was it?
Yeah, different instruments being used. I'm more impressed that they even caught it.
It's crazy that they can detect that.
I just wanted to show you this. It's Kanye. He said he drew a picture or
Is
something.
that Hitler and Einstein?
Yeah.
Let me show you this image that I made that I'm working on right now.
Where is he?
He's at a church somewhere.
What the fuck?
And the reporter's reaction, he's silent for about 5 seconds and then he says this.
What about this one?
Wow.
That would not be my reaction. Or maybe it would be my reaction. Wow, what do you say to that?
Like, a justified reaction would be, wow. But he goes, wow.
Wow. This is why I don't want to, like, criticize or praise Kanye and anything, because I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this guy's
what
head.
point is he trying to make?
Like, even if this is a marketing thing, I still don't even know if it's the most genius or the worst marketing ever.
Definitely the worst.
But then again, maybe he doesn't even want money. Maybe he has enough money.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying is his whole thing here just being like, I'm bored. What can I get away with doing? Like, he's not going to die.
Yeah,
He's not going to go poor because he definitely has a shitload of money.
To be honest, I'd say we're probably so, like, out of the loop on all this. I'd say everyone watching knows the whole story.
Yeah, we definitely haven't a fucking clue what we're talking about. Like,
he has Yeezys. You know Yeezys is his shoe.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you know anything about shoes?
A bit.
What shoes do you have?
Nike.
But like, I assume people who are into shoes, they'd be like, oh, I have the Adidas Retropy T2s.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to be like, oh, no way, the T2s? I bought shoes last week. That's how I had that off the top of my head. But I'm like, what shoes do you have? And you're like, Nike. And they're all covered in mud.
I worked in a shoe store for a year and I got big into shoes then. So I know a bit. But why are we talking about this?
No idea. Let's just cut to an advert real quick.
Does this make you uncomfortable? What about this? How's this one for you? And what about this? I suppose this is fine, though. Well, by your standards, there should be nothing wrong with this, then! How does this make you feel? You love this, you sick animal!
And the next award is...
The award category is
a very prestigious category altogether.
Best device to watch these awards on.
And the winner is...
Yep, the winner is, you guessed it,
mobile phone.
I watched Family Guy for the first time in ages the other day.
Oh, that shit TV show that everybody hates.
Now I can officially say, because some people were saying like, this guy hates Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the award show's over now.
Seth MacFarlane himself hates Family Guy, so the number one Family Guy fan can afford to hate Family Guy a little bit as well.
Well, but I was thinking, okay, I should actually watch it because maybe like all of my Family Guy knowledge is like just in the vault from 10 years ago. And I watched an episode yesterday. When's the last time you watched Family Guy?
Oh, just don't.
Is it good? Is it a good show?
Season 1 to 5 is good.
I watched
or was good when I was the age that it came out.
Yeah, exactly. I watched an episode from season 4, and it was awful. Like it was beyond terrible.
Jesus, if it's bad, then if season 4 is bad to us now, then imagine how bad the recent fucking seasons are.
Oh, that was the crazy thing. Like I was watching it thinking, all right, maybe these episodes will be good, then I'll just check out the newest one and see how it's devolved. No, it was always... you know what was wrong with it, though? I shouldn't just say it was bad. It was that the cutaways, I never realised how lazy they are. That literally, that South Park episode where they make fun of them, it was every 2 minutes like... Peter, are you in bed? And he's like, yeah, Lois, I'm in bed. And it's like, this is just like the time when Tom Selleck said hi to us on the bus. Like, if you're not paying attention for 2 seconds, there'll be a cutaway that's like 3 minutes, and you're like, wait, what? And there was no reasonable way that they got into it either. Like, they shoehorned it in. And like, I want to like Family Guy. Like, I want to... After all the amount of time I spent looking at Peter Griffin, I want it to be funny.
Yeah.
But I actually realised the funniest parts about it are all the stuff that I put in the videos. It's just Peter like, like, or like, you're fat. Like, there are parts where he just says catchphrases, and it is actually funny.
Yeah.
But everything around it is so forced.
Yeah, they're just really trying to cram. Like, there's obviously known for cutaway gags, so they're like, right, we'll just do that then. And they'll just, it's almost like they'd create like cutaway gags without writing the episode. And they're just like, they write the episode, then they're like, okay, here we have our cutaways, so just, we'll write the episode and just get these in somewhere along the way.
I know they do that because back in the day, now, don't get me wrong, I used to laugh my arse off at Family Guy. Like, me and my friend Jack would be hysterically laughing at every moment of every episode.
I was the same.
And we'd even watch like the DVD extras. And I remember seeing that they had loads of just unused cutaways, which makes me think that, oh yeah, they had an unused cutaway from like season 6, let's say. And it was about Colin Farrell, I think, wearing ripped denim jeans. And Stewie's like, oh, you're a real bad boy, aren't you?
Yeah, I remember that one, actually.
You like people to see your ripped jeans. But this was like they hadn't even coloured the cutaway. It was like unfinished. And then in season 7, like they did that. So they do have just this like bank of
cutaway gags that they've just stored up over the years.
And that explains why it's so clunky when they get into these like cutaways, because it's really just jammed in there.
Yeah.
The other bad thing they do is half of the show is exposition. Like,
could we just get a quick definition of exposition on screen, please?
It's dialogue that only serves to explain the plot. For example, the episode was Lois gets fat and Peter doesn't want to have sex with her, so then she ends up just stuffing her face with food, and she's like in the kitchen, she's like, well, I guess I'm... Let's see where this voice goes. It's just the small dude again. Yeah. Well, Peter. Can I do it?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna get a pizza from the freezer.
from the
Right.
freezer. All right, I'll just say it normal.
That was pretty good.
She's like, I'm going to get a pizza. And then she gets a pizza from the freezer. And then she's like, I'm going back upstairs. And then she leaves. And Brian's like, wow, Lois is really getting fat. Peter, you should probably have sex with her because she's eating a lot to make up for the lack of sex you're having. Like, it was just something.
Oh, yeah, it's just completely forced in.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you don't need to say it.
Brian. But half of the dialogue is just that. They just explain, like, I'm angry. We know.
Yeah.
So we've got some breaking news on the horizon.
Oh, cool. What is it?
Again, cool. Breaking news, man. How it's so unusual that breaking news would be in a podcast.
Okay, let's go again. Let's go again.
We've got breaking news.
Breaking news. Hello, this is Tucker Carlson from Fox News. Our top story is of a tragic motorcycle accident that happened 10 years ago. In fact, today is the 10th year anniversary. However, controversy was sparked when the accident was re-aired today. The motorcycle factory had edited the original clip on live television and blurred most of the video. This is blatant censorship of the First Amendment. However, in other news, local patriot Peter Griffin has made his own television station to play the video uncensored for all to see. Peter Griffin is an American hero. PTV to the next level.
And arguably Rick and Morty had 2 good seasons, you know?
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know.
I know Family Guy has the whole legacy attached, and the fact that we all grew up with it and stuff. Whereas Rick and Morty was just like that show that we used to watch when we were stoned when we were like in college.
It had a real brief moment.
Yeah.
The first time we watched Rick and Morty, do you remember? I mean, probably the only time we ever watched it.
Yeah, I do remember.
We were doing mushrooms.
yeah.
And we were waiting for them to kick in. But like, it was like the first season, and I don't think you'd never seen it before.
I'd never seen it, no.
And I remember it was so fucking funny.
Yeah, so good.
I'm afraid to look back now. I'm afraid I won't find it funny at all.
I immediately went and showed my friends next time we were fucking smoking weed, and they were like, an episode would finish and they were like, more.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
More, like put on another episode straight away.
I should try it. I should try go back. That day was really funny. I think I ordered mushrooms online or something, and you and Panda came to my house. And do you remember? Sorry, maybe you don't remember this, but the like middle door in my house was broken. So like to get to the back of the house, you had to hop over the wall in the backyard.
Yeah, that was so funny.
And that was so confusing when you're on drugs.
Yeah,
because you're just like, wait, but why can't I go into that room? It's like the door is broken. And trying to hop over the wall when you're on mushrooms. But one moment that I thought was so fucking funny, and I don't even know if it'll be funny now talking about it, but we were in the back garden. The mushrooms had just kicked in. Me and you were standing like this, and Panda was standing in front of us. Just out of nowhere, there was silence. He was like, I think I've got a wart on my dick.
Oh, yeah.
And we just like retorted exactly your reaction. We just like put our heads back and laughed. And he goes, what? Is there something behind me?
There's someone behind me. Yeah. And that just made us laugh even more.
As if like we were... What? You just said a thing and we reacted. Yeah. It was a weird thing to say.
Imagine who would be behind it. Also, he had his back to a wall as well.
Exactly. It was just a shed. Like, is there something behind me? Who's ever thought that? Like, someone laughs. Oh, there must be someone behind me.
Someone behind me.
There has to be. It's the only explanation.
That was so funny, man.
All right, small dudes, listen up. Okay, here we go.
Listen up.
Music. Who likes it? Do you like it? Of course you do. Everyone loves music. There are people who hate music.
Yeah, I won't get into it.
My aunt hates music.
Oh, like you mean like hate?
Like, to turn that off, that noise.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. No,
She's
like
a freak, sick, disgusting freak.
One thing I've noticed on the few like dates with girls I've been on over the years, I'll meet a girl and be like, very high priority for me to ask them about is what kind of music do you listen to, and there have been girls who just cannot give an answer,
No.
like because they're just like they'll say someone generic or like
or
a
what's his
couple of
name?
songs that like everybody knows,
Ollie Murs or something,
or like
Michael Bublé,
Coldplay or something, like just because everybody knows that and it's like the first thing they thought of, and I'm just like in my head I'm like, you don't listen to music.
Yeah.
You actually don't listen to music. How is this possible?
I've a high acceptance of the fact that like people don't like the music I like. So when if someone says they like Michael Bublé or something, I'm like, well, maybe you do genuinely like him. But there was this time I was over in Holland. I met this girl in the bar. She was Ethiopian, It was just weird. How do you meet an Ethiopian?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met someone from that country.
What'll this person be like?
Yeah, well,
because it wasn't like she emigrated, you know, like she was from Ethiopia. She was on holiday or something.
Fucking hell!
I was just fascinated.
Well,
like,
yeah,
what do you listen to?
Yeah, you know, like Irish people have something like humor. English people have a sense of humor. Or, you know, music they listen to and stuff. Like someone from the fucking middle of Africa. What are they?
What do you watch?
Like,
What do you watch? You know?
Yeah.
She listened to Michael Bublé. I always just think of that as an example of someone who doesn't listen to music. It was like the only artist she could even name was Michael Bublé.
That's gas. She just listens to Christmas albums.
Yeah, all year in Ethiopia. And
he must make a lot of money around Christmas.
That made me think he's way more fucking rich than I ever thought he was.
Yeah.
And actually, that girl in Spain who didn't speak English, like she only spoke Spanish. I was like, "What music do you like?" I assumed she would like English-speaking music, but not understand the words. But no, she doesn't listen to English-speaking music.
Fucking hell.
And the only English-speaking artist she could name was Frank Sinatra. And it took her like 10 minutes to try and think.
Frank Sinatra. That's not true for every fucking like Spanish or South American because
no.
And we've brought this up on the podcast before. Pick any rock band that are currently popular in the world. Go to any of their YouTube videos and look at the comments.
Come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil. Yeah, or come to Spain.
Yeah. Music.
Music songs.
My music. Good music.
Our music.
Yeah, our music.
As well.
Backstory to this Bandcamp page here. You see, this is Small Griffin. That's my alias, my musical alias. I set this up in the past week or two. I've been going through archives of like all of the things I've ever made, like all the videos, podcasts, and music, which, you know, small dudes don't know anything about. I've never really talked about it. For, I don't know, like 10 years I've been making albums and all types of content. We had a band. And
it's not Hyperbite, because that's not us. In case you're confused, it's a different band.
No, our band isn't Hyperbite, it's a different band. But we're not going to say the name of the band, even though it's all scrubbed from the internet. I don't know. Even though it's not that bad, it's just something of cringe. Do you cringe just...
No.
Would you like people to see our band?
Yeah, like the stuff that like old like posts and
videos and live videos and stuff.
Is that not on YouTube anymore? No,
there's like 3 videos up or something.
Okay, I wouldn't care. I'm actually quite proud of it considering the age we were at. Like,
so people have mentioned that I'm very hard on myself. I'm very self-critical, and I am working on that a bit, which is why I went through the old stuff to like. I was like, you know what, people need to hear this. I'm gonna like bring it all together and present it. But there is still an element. There is some stuff where. I think if you are someone who just wants to make things better and better and better, the same thing that makes you want to make things better is the same thing that makes you cringe at old stuff.
Of course, yeah.
It's not that it's bad, it's just like...
It's a double-edged sword.
You don't want this to be the second thing anyone sees of you, like your band when you were 17. Alright, we'll have a look at this first then. So these are 6 albums which I've made since 2016. The first one is Our Band. The band name is Cascades. You little internet detectives can figure that out.
Yeah.
But all you need to know is this album right here. I sent it to you. Did you listen to it during the week?
I did.
What do you think?
I like it. I'm on it, so I like it.
I used to hate this album because
I would love to know the amount of hours you put into making this, because you did all the work.
It was a real thing.
Yeah.
Like it was we practiced like every week, didn't we?
Every week, gigged, you know. Played a lot of gigs, like probably in fucking, you know, in the triple figures of gigs we played over the years.
We had like familiar venues and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it was a lot to achieve for people who were from the ages of 17 to fucking 19.
I've grown quite more steady hands since last we met.
That's cool. It doesn't look that steady, but you know.
the most close, close to the most, so she was the most close. The beat is cracking like a beautiful effect. Makes you wanna look at you, the one is in my direction, and they go for it, a bullet with a face for action.
I used to be very critical of everything we did because I always thought it could be better. But just looking back, it's been years since I've even looked at this stuff. And I have to say, I used to hate this album because all of the tracks were just too low. Like the actual master volume of them was too low.
I found that as well, actually,
and I could never listen to it. It was actually low. So basically what I did was I just turned up the volume on all the tracks and I just equalized it a little bit and put just little touches, because I don't have the actual files. I only have like the master files. So I just tweaked it a little bit, and I heard it for the first time, like how it was in my head, and I was like, this is fucking unreal. This is a great album. I mean, it has loads of mistakes, but like for 19-year-olds, it's incredible.
All home recorded as well.
Well, I'll just give like a real quick sample of something. I don't know, Sleep at the Circus.
Bad Listener is definitely the best song, because that was the one song that was professionally recorded.
Yeah. I also hated this one because I thought it was too good.
Yeah.
It made everything else sound bad.
And we split up just after we recorded it as well, so nothing ever happened with the recording.
So this is the first time anyone hears this.
Doctor, doctor, I'm so selfish. Is the medication I can take for being a prick? My girlfriend and I had a fight, then I went to...
That's you doing the harmony line of that?
Yeah, I'm the backup singer, yeah.
I spent all night thinking of all the things I should have said.
Actually, the chorus for this rocks. It's so good.
Yeah, it's class.
I say yep, but I'm not listening at all. I say yep, but I don't care, I'm sorry.
I have a weird thing, for years, I've wanted that to be my ringtone.
But you don't have the file or something?
No, it's pointless, because one, my phone is always on silent.
Oh.
And two, can you do that on iPhone?
I have no idea.
I don't even know if I can do it, but I think it would be a great ringtone.
That's amazing to hear, yeah. I love that idea.
And I think it's because I just want something to be done with the song. If it's my ringtone, one person might hear it and be like, that's a good song.
Who is that?
Yeah.
It's me.
It's me, bitch.
Spin that thing around. You keep on making it point the wrong way. Look at me. I thought you were going to say you didn't have the file for it because it's just been on my computer for years.
Oh, yeah. No, I had all them on my computer, and then you sent me these versions of it, so I have that as well.
Yeah, the album's it's really it's a rock album, and man, the amount of hours, like what I used to do. So like I'd write the songs and then bring them to the band. We had unbelievable musicians as well.
Yeah,
everyone was really talented.
Was really fucking good. Yeah.
And so wrote all these songs. We practiced and played them live, and I really wanted to hear an album. And I just literally learned how to record an album to record this. Yeah, so for that bit, it's like. Okay. And yeah, so I was working in this factory for 40 hours a week. And after every day, I would finish at the factory and then go to the shed to like record parts for everything.
Yeah,
and then mix it all and then produce it and then do the fucking artwork and the booklets and printing up CDs and stuff.
Yeah. Listen to the drums on their own.
Oh yeah, and none of this equipment is ours. It's all borrowed from the singer's brother's band. That's not our drums, those are not our amps, those are not our microphones. I didn't even own a guitar until the very end. I was borrowing one that I found in the shed. But, you know, when you want something that badly, you just find ways to make it happen.
Look. it's Pokemon Rick and Morty, but there's like all the Pokemon are just Rick and Morty.
I heard Rick and Morty's deadly.
It's fucking unbelievable.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there was a lot of work, and we had a gig to launch it, and we were still printing or burning the CDs like fucking 10 minutes before we left to go to the gig where we were selling them. Like, we left it so last minute.
Oh, that's a really good point about like having deadlines to get things done, because I think I did the maths here down at the bottom of the page. Recorded between November 2015 and February 2016. That's not a long time.
Holy shit, really?
That's 4 months, and there's Christmas in there, you know?
Really? It was that quick? Fucking hell.
But that was like every single day for like 4 months I was working on this.
Yeah.
Can't understate also having practiced the songs and everyone was really good at recording their parts. But having a deadline, because we had this gig in February, so it just needed to be done by then. I think if we didn't have a deadline, I'd still be working on this today.
Yeah,
you know?
probably.
But
we might actually still be together.
That's what I found crazy about going back to this, is that it's actually done. Like, it's finished.
It's a finished product, yeah.
And there's like all the tracks are connected and everything. There's like an interlude track. Here's a good example of
I always love that song.
On the Cusp.
Yeah.
This is the slow jam. And everyone would leave.
Yeah, whenever we played it live.
Yeah, because it was just so slow.
It didn't go down well live at all. I loved it. Gets a bit lively towards the end, though.
Yeah, it gets real heavy towards the end. Like you're rocking out the drums. Maybe you're not rocking out so much, but it hit heavy for me. Yeah. But yeah, all the tracks have these little connecting bits. A real seamless transition.
That's on like all of them as well.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated by that. Albums that like every single track connects. There's no just like silence.
Yeah, it's a full piece.
I mean, so anyway, I'm showing people this because I just want to show you that all of this work is on Bandcamp now, and there's so much in there. There's that
is the poetry stuff on this.
The poetry stuff? What's
Yeah.
that?
Do you remember instead of studying for the Leaving Cert poetry, you made songs out of the poem?
Actually, no, I didn't put them on because they're just too insane, too off the wall. I want to show this album here, Sequence 2, which was this a couple of years later, making a really long concept album about a character who wants to live as a digital file inside an album forever. I really tried hard with this, and I was doing like my little solo thing, and I was doing gigs to promote this and selling these CDs right before the lockdown. So I put, this is like years worth. This was like 4 years of working on and off on this thing. And then the lockdown happened and I was like, fuck being a musician. It was ripped away from me. Let's see, what's a good, this song is good.
The ache of existence is a luxury to those who think too much to think is to be the curse.
There's that bit where you're on it. Do you remember that?
Oh, fuck yeah, play that again.
Do you remember we were recording something for someone else and they had this unbelievably expensive microphone?
Yeah.
And then I was like, get on that and just say something.
Yeah.
And you went on this huge tangent about
turning into an actual wave.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I was like, talk about frequencies, and you just have this mad scientific knowledge.
Yeah, I love I won't get into it. I love electromagnetic radiation.
This is Stip in the Morning, broadcasting to you from a cabin in the woods in northern Siberia.
Thank you for your patience. We will now convert your consciousness into a modulated frequency. Your human shell.
I love that song as well. It's a real rock jam.
I'm a radio play trying to rerun what's coming.
There's loads in that one album and our band's album. There's Insanity.exe, which is a kind of companion to that. I'm not going to play all of these, but check out the Bandcamp. It's smallgriffin.bandcamp.com. There's 6 albums, 71 tracks, $2.50 for each album, or all of it for 10. And I mean, come on, just do that. That's the deal of a lifetime. And you get Hyperboy. This band rocks.
Yeah.
Even just the intro track of this. Just goes straight into it. Okay. Alright, time for the video hole. Everybody's favorite hole. You know it, you love it. You put your gunk in it. People are sending us their gunk.
Really?
Yeah, their gunk videos.
That's weird because people are sending me videos of their hole.
Yeah?
So you're getting gunk, I'm getting hole.
I've got a sting on my cock.
I've got it, yeah. I've got some issues.
Do you know what that's a reference to?
No.
Fuck off!
What is it?
When I say I got a sting on my cock, I had the doctor check it the other week.
No.
Remember!
Oh, like what you were telling me earlier.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna get into this with you.
I got a sting on my cock.
Yeah! I know you don't remember because that's the face you make when you don't remember because you made that exact face 3 episodes in a row now. What would you say? Okay, let's do a role play.
Yes, I do remember it now. Yeah.
Alright. Next time when I say
I always forget that, yeah. Why do I always forget the sting joke?
The sting joke. It's so good. How could you forget?
I'm the one that made it as well, which makes it even worse.
On the last episode, someone on the Family Guy podcast, on the Barstool podcast, they were like, this is like one of those autism simulators, but for schizophrenics.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And you were like, what's that? And I looked it up during the week. I just looked up Autism Simulator. I haven't seen this. I just saw the website and was like, we need to look at this.
Sweet.
What is an autism simulator?
I'm very curious to see what this is.
Do you want to go to the coffee shop, the school, or the tram as an autist?
I don't know. School,
yeah. Of course. You'll experience a typical day. How accurate do you really think this is?
Yeah. If it was a typical day, it probably involves the autistic kid getting fucking bullied
severely for being weird and different.
Probably what happens in school.
Or eating crayons.
Dnes si povieme niečo o prvom prezidentovi Československej republiky. Bol ním Tomáš Garrigue Masaryk,
Autistic people think in Russian, apparently.
14. septembra.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
What, is he just like...
That paper was very loud.
Yeah, is that it? Like, and
they experience loud paper?
So all the noises are kind of, you know...
Oh, there's loud... Yeah, this is annoying as fuck.
And what's the exclamation mark? It depends. It's like, oh, this is a thing that I can pick up. Or...
What? Did they go out of focus? That guy's eyes just went out of focus. Is that what happens when you're autistic? Why is everything highlighted?
Oh, it's because... Wait, is that not OCD?
Oh my god! Why did he do that?
In slow motion.
Why did he do that?
It seems like a superpower.
That's...
It's Polish. The sun is in his eyes, fair enough. But like, that's because the sun is in his eyes.
Yeah, that's not an autistic problem. And look, he's got like one of those floaters in his eyes. You ever see those things where you try and look at them and they go away? Come on, everybody gets that.
I think the exclamation mark was because the books and the pens were like not tidy, but I didn't think that was an autism thing.
That's like, no, I think...
That was OCD.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Why is she sitting like this? Are they all autistic?
Yeah.
Odpověď na otázku.
Oh, God, it's so difficult. How does he know? What is that? Why is he laughing at him?
It's like it's Nazi zombies and you just die and the fucking thing is like fading to black. What just happened there? Why is he getting like a heads-up display? Bratislava
8th of March 2013.
What the fuck?
What is this?
I'd love to know the context here.
We have to see the comments on this or something.
They're probably all going to be in Polish.
I typed in Autism Simulator as the first thing that came up. This only has 7,000 views. No comments.
Well, let's change that.
Nah, mate.
Nah,
that just ain't it. Let's try coffee shop. I can imagine. Oh, this video's private. Okay. All right,
What kind of coffee shops are you going to?
What are you hiding, Autism Simulator?
Autismity. dances like that at the
Where are
tram.
they? Do they live in some sort of autistic village where everyone's fucked? That pink car. That
Yeah, but this actually, this reminds me of Saints Row. This is like the Saints Row universe.
They should just put videos of Saints Row up and be like, that's what it's like to be autistic. It is. No. Look at that car on top of the building. Like, what do they sell? What is this? How did they even think of this?
What the hell? What's the beeping as well? Oh, is it a phone?
It's interference, his mind. You know when like a camera gets
It's
interference
feedback.
with like a phone or a
Yeah.
radio? His brain's made of metal. This is alright.
Ooh.
No.
Is there a psychedelic element to autism that I
There
haven't
must
heard
be.
about? 'Cause
Being autistic looks
that
fucking...
must be what's happening here.
Looks fun. Colourful.
Like, I get the whole sensory thing. Like, it's exaggerating all the sounds and like bright lights and noise and stuff. I get that, but there's other bits to this where I'm just like, what's going on?
They're taking creative liberty on this one.
I feel like
Yeah. We'll get a comment and be like, nope, that's exactly what it's like. They'll hate this podcast. How's this for ya?
Nightmare.
Yeah. At least I have podcasts to chill me out. What's this John the podcast? That couldn't be controversial at all. No loud noises in John. Oh, and I don't know what this is. I have Autism Wedding here.
Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here. So, yeah, it's been a day since the whole wedding. For those of you wondering,
It's the
I'm
day
feeling
after
pretty
his
good.
wedding?
It's still a little bit to sink in, but it's. I didn't ask him if the
Was
plug
this
that
recommended
my
to you or what?
I do not remember putting this in the fucking document. Oh my god.
This is a Mario wedding.
Oh my god. How did they get everyone to go along with
Is he
this?
actually getting married with a Mario hat on?
Who's his friend?
It's
Oh,
Luigi, obviously.
You know how hard it is to make friends in life? Just I'm normal enough. I can pretend to be normal, and I find it hard to have friends. This guy found some bloke to be Luigi with him at his wedding.
At his wedding.
At this Mario-themed wedding. And he has chicks.
Yeah.
He has chicks.
There's bridesmaids. Well, he found a girl to marry him as well.
Yeah, what the hell? Listen, if you're lonely right now, you should take a good, long, hard look at yourself and say, what's wrong with me and what's right with him? Oh, here she is. The old beloved. Is she disabled?
Is it even Princess Peach themed dress?
It is. It has to be. Wait, who's getting married? Is it them? Are they getting married? Oh, I thought the Mario guy was getting married.
Yeah, no, he is.
Oh, then what was she doing kissing that bloke?
I don't know, he just walked her down the aisle, I suppose.
It's a one last goodbye.
Jesus, she looks normal enough, so like she's allowing this whole Mario team.
The wife.
Yeah.
You can tell from the back like that. She's a healthy weight. You haven't seen her face.
I know, but like, yeah, okay, sorry.
All you know about her is that she's having a Mario-themed wedding and that she's not fat. So you think that's normal?
Ticks all the boxes in my book.
She seems fine.
It's just a video of the whole wedding.
All right.
Please
Oh, let's see
tell me
them
there's
kiss.
like a Bowser.
I've always wanted my father to jump out as Bowser at my wedding and object.
Man, why would you even want to have a Mario hat on when you're getting married? I just don't get it.
He's autistic, obviously. That blasted ring got tangled in the rope sewing into the pillow. My uncle had to bust out a knife to get it out. TT. His uncle busts out a knife.
We finally got him.
I want to see them kiss. Is that wrong? I know they're going to.
That's usually what happens at these weddings.
Do they do it at the end? They have to do it at the end, right?
Do you, Sarah, get...
This is someone's most intimate moment.
pronounce you husband and wife for the presence
Live on podcast. Oh! Yo, go on, you boyo.
Therefore, what God has joined
Give her one for me, son.
Slip her the tongue. Oh!
Oh yeah, what a stud.
What a macho man. God damn, what a man.
present to you, Mr. and Mrs. Mike.
Music here by Epic Game Music. I gotta hand it to him. He's slick.
Yeah.
He is slick.
He's won me over anyway.
Let's see. Oh, this guy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cleveland Brown. Oh, that's nasty. No. Hey, everyone. I'm Kevin Swanson. I'm Joe
Kevin Swanson.
Kevin
Hey, I'm
Swanson.
Stewie's brother Bertram, and I don't like Stewie. Hey, I'm Elmer the Doctor, and I sound like Tartar. Hi, everyone.
I sound like Tartar.
Cleveland Brown Jr.
Oh, Carter.
Oh, I sound like Carter.
Lois
Yeah,
is that,
yeah, they do. They made that joke. They sound the same.
Hey, I'm Karen Griffin.
Oh, I like that one. The monkey.
I'm Karen Griffin, Peter Griffin's sister. I'm a wrestler.
I don't ever remember.
Is that real?
character.
Does he have a wrestling sister?
I don't know. You're the number one Family Guy. You should know.
Well, then he does. Actually, well, so thoughts on this?
This is retarded, but it's actually so retarded it's funny.
This guy, have a look at the amount of views that this has. 107. This guy made this because of me.
No way.
Yeah, this guy comes into this is the sequel. This guy comes into the Discord and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna do a Family Guy impressions video," and then he did it. It's this one here. This is the
I'm
first
Peter
one.
Griffin. I'm Lois Griffin.
All the voices are the same.
Oh, Peter. Oh, you guys. I'm May Griffin.
This is his real face. You know, that's really him.
I know, but the voices are fucking...
He got on camera and did this as him. You know. I don't know what motivates this guy, because I saw this and I was like, yeah, that's so retarded, it's funny. But then he did, come on, man, keep it together. But then he did the sequel, and then he did it again. He did a third one.
Are they all the same characters that he just keeps doing?
He does new characters, but the same voice.
I'm John Herbert. I'm Donna Tubbs, and I'm married to Cleveland Brown. Hey, I'm Rolo.
He didn't even bother putting the subtitles on this one.
Yeah.
And I'm the son of Donna Tubbs.
So
and
is he
Cleveland
a
Brown's
small dude
stepson.
fan who did this because he was a small dude, or did he release this video and then get onto your Discord to promote it?
I honestly don't know who the fuck this guy is or what his motivation is, but he just came into the Discord one day and was like, hey, we should collab. And when people say that, when they join the Discord and immediately say that, I always assume like they just found my channel and they're like, oh, he doesn't have that many subscribers, but like, you know, he looks like he'll grow. So I think I should collab with him now while he's small, so then it'll pay dividends in future.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what some people do. I've seen that happen for sure. But this guy came in and was like, we should collab. And I was like, how would we collab? Like,
Yeah.
what would we do?
It's not something you've ever done with anybody either.
I mean, just imagine, like, you know what my videos look like. Imagine me seeing this and being like, yeah, let's get this guy on board. Yeah. What would I get you to do? You have a webcam under your bed. I mean, A, for effort, you know. But then he released this Family Guy impressions video and I was like, I kind of like him.
Yeah, no, I like it. Like, it's funny.
Why is he's likable for some reason?
I think it's deliberate. Like,
I don't know though.
The fucking the impressions are they're so low effort that it's kind of like, yeah, he's just, you know, it's funny.
But it's just if you were that funny that you could deliberately like have the self-awareness to do this like shitty video, wouldn't you make something better? You know?
Yeah, well, no, but the point is that it's fucking low effort.
Well, let's see what his other videos are like, because these are the only ones I've seen.
Like, go back to the Donna Tubbs voice there.
Hi, everyone. John Herbert.
He did a cut
I'm
there.
Donna Tubbs, and I'm married to Cleveland Brown. Hey, I'm
not even a
Rolo,
voice,
and
like-
I'm the son of Donna Tubbs and Cleveland Brown's stepson.
Yeah, it doesn't sound anything like
I'm
them.
Roberta Tubbs.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Hi, my name is Trisha Takanawa. Tom, I'm standing here. Hi, my name's Diane Simmons, and I used to be one of the news anchors before season 9. I'm Loretta, the Cleveland Browns' ex-wife. Yeah, I'm Jake Tucker. Hey there, I'm Mort Goldman.
No, this guy's funny. This guy has to be funny. No, there's no way he's not funny. But man, you have talent. You're funny. You know, like, get a better camera. You have things to say.
No, I say don't change anything. It's funny because it's the way it is.
Well, let's just see one of his other videos. Starring my friend. Alright, I like it. I'm on board.
Double pickaxe here. And now we're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct.
There's more effort in this.
What on earth is this?
Oh,
What is
yeah, this
that
does
thing?
have effort.
Look at that. That's a mighty creature. Look at that. Look at that mighty creature. That's not something I think you can beat with a sword. Except for Mr. Switch Hair here, because he's got the hair like the Joy-Cons. Okay, here's this guy. I know him from Smash Bros.
It's so hard to tell if he's being serious
Yeah.
or not.
What is this, by the way? Is
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Okay, so it's another.
Is that a game?
It's another Fire
Yeah.
Emblem game.
It's
Are you gonna get that game?
Switch.
Never played Fire Emblem.
Oh, he's talking
Me
to his
either.
friend.
No offense to the Fire Emblem creators, but I ain't gonna get that game. Looks kind of mid.
No, he looks
They're
like a
saving the best
Nintendo
for last.
executive.
Does he talk like that? Is that his real voice? I'm still on the fence as to whether how serious this guy is. Like, look at that thumbnail.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He has to be taking the piss.
Yeah, I think it's self-aware.
All right, I like that guy. Double pickaxe YT.
There you go. You just got your first
You got your
shout out
shout-out.
on another podcast.
You got it.
So we kind of did collab, in fairness.
Oh yeah, well there's your collab.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it. Think we should close this out with a wacky track. We have the string. The string?
I have a string on my cock.
Wacky track. All-time classic.
Stingy as ever.
We'll do one of the songs from Bandcamp.
Cool.
Or maybe actually, you know what we'll do a prank call.
Do a prank call?
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll do a prank call, and while we're loading up the prank call, we'll play a song. What's that? Should we play a band song?
Yeah, sure. I'm selfish, so I want to play one of the songs that I am involved in.
How honest of you. I'm selfish.
I'm a greedy
Doesn't
man.
sound like something a selfish man would say. There's one bit, the second half is still around. You have this bit, in the whole second verse comes together so well. But I just love the drums. I love the drums in it.
All right.
We're going to play
let's go
that.
with then.
Do you think, can you make a prank call on your phone?
Yeah, sure.
Money-wise?
Yeah. I topped up on credit. Is it a mobile or what?
I don't know yet. We'll find out.
The whole structure of this song is crazy. by the way.
Yeah, it's just a non-stop start to finish. It just takes in different directions.
I love the guitars. Because it goes like left, right.
Yeah. I mean, the recording quality could be better, but it's just such a thick track.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like having recorded in studios and stuff, you really notice the difference in how drums get recorded. But
Yeah.
again, we're doing our best.
It's good for 19-year-olds doing everything themselves. We could call Domino's or we could call Whataburger.
We did Whataburger last time, so we'll do Domino's.
So what I want to do with Domino's is I just want to see if I can get a free pizza. Is that wrong?
Might as well ask.
It's not even really a prank call. I'm just trying it out. See,
Fair enough.
do you remember Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky Baseman.
Yeah, he wanted to order Domino's, not once, but on this particular occasion, he always wanted Domino's. And on this particular occasion, they forgot the cookies, and he was pissed.
Yeah.
He kept going on. They forgot the cookies. He couldn't let it go all day. And I was like, just call them back and ask for a free pizza. We got our pizza and everything. Just ask for I don't know, cookies and a drink or something. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. So he left, and then the next day I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. So I just called him up. I was like, hey, I ordered a pizza yesterday, and I don't remember if I said the cookies didn't come or if I lied and said the pizza didn't come. And they were like, do you want a free one? And I was like, yeah. So I'm just gonna try the same shop
Did
again.
they just drop out a free pizza to you then?
They didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, the pizza didn't come, and she immediately was like, do you want a free one?
Did you even check on her system? She must have checked that a delivery went out to the address.
I think it was actually a week later. It wasn't the next day, and I was like, yeah, it was on. This was a year ago. It was January 10th or whatever. And she was like, oh, I can't really check back that far. And she just gave me a free one.
Holy shit.
To be honest, I'm not even hungry, but I just want to see. I'll be happy if it doesn't work out. I'll be happy enough.
fuck
We'll
it.
get a prank call.
Yeah.
This is a little experiment.
Yeah. Cool. My phone is on 1%. But
Oh, really?
I think it'll hold
Oh,
up.
wait, I can call it because it's an Irish number.
I was happy to add another element of the challenge. Can we do it before my phone?
Oh,
dies?
is it on 1%?
Yeah.
How long would that last?
I don't know.
All right, let's try it then. Yeah, it's a challenge. I might call back then. No, here, I'll put it to the other camera.
It's on 1%.
That thing won't pick it up.
Just so as people
Oh, maybe this won't either.
It's proved.
Ah, well,
you can
fuck
see
it.
it there.
We tried hard enough. You should
No,
believe
no
us.
battery. Right. What are we doing?
See that number there?
1999.
Don't say it. Oh, I don't want people calling this
Yeah,
and getting
you
free
just
pizzas internationally.
Google Domino's. You get the phone number.
No, it's the local one though.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Thanks for choosing Domino's control line.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Thank you for calling Domino's.
What's a Domino's pizza? Do you know? I have to tell
soon
them.
as possible.
New Yorker.
Say it into the mic.
Put some spice
New Yorker.
with our new ultimate spicy sausage pizza.
They're tricking us.
Why stop there? Add in our
They're
The pizza's not free after all.
They're busy. That could be good.
Yeah, they might like, oh fuck off. Yeah, I'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah. Do you want a pizza?
Nah.
What do you want? Cookies? Garlic bread?
Nah.
Or for me.
I don't really go to Domino's.
Plus a much-loved festive favorite. Signature.
You see the Little Britain sketch where it was like,
Oh wait. Hey, sorry, but I ordered a pizza on the 15th of January and it never came, and I was told to call back about it.
Right. So did you call that day?
Yeah, so on that day we ordered it, and then it didn't come, and then they were closing when we called, so they were like, just call back next week. I know that was 2 weeks ago, but I didn't call back last week. I don't even know if it's still on record.
What's the phone number?
It's 2
Yeah.
4.
The name and address?
It's Ricky.
Yeah, no, there's nothing on the system, and if it's not shown on the 2 ways I can do it, then I can't actually help you.
So do you know?
Is it possible if you remember the manager's name, or if so manager's name, and if that's not something you can do, or another number it may have been under?
Yeah, maybe try. Not 2.
What was the name on that one then?
John. And it was just a New Yorker pizza. I think it was medium.
Yeah, no, same with that one. No orders, rectification.
Oh, it just doesn't come up like that there was an order made, or?
No. No order at all.
All right. So what? Do I just like call a manager, or like call back and ask for a manager or something?
You can do that, but like that, they'll go through the system and everything like that. And they'll just, I don't know. I don't even know how to word this at the moment. Hold on a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what they'll do is, if you talk to a manager, they'll normally just go through the system, find out, and if it'll either go 1 or 2 ways. They'll just give it to you and sort something out in a way, or they'll just kind of be like, okay, well, there's nothing there, I can't help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a manager there at the moment? No.
Yeah, but he's in a bit of a weird mood, and I wouldn't recommend
All
it
right.
at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, call back tomorrow morning. Actually, hold on. Let me check to see.
We're gonna get a breakfast pizza tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. So if you call back tomorrow morning at bang on, give or take, between 10:30 and 12.
AM?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning between 10, 10:30, give or take. Yeah, 10:30 and 12.
Bang on, give or take.
You can speak to the store manager, David. Okay?
Okay.
You can sort something out with him.
All right, thanks so much for that. I appreciate that a lot.
No problem.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bang
And
on.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get a free pizza at 10 a.m.
Bang on, give or take.
Bang on, give or take.
That had me laughing.
Oh, that was horrible cringe. Oh, God, I feel so bad for her.
She was like, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know how to word this.
I was like, you're going to break. Just give me,
Yeah,
give me the
just
pizza.
give me the fucking pizza.
I'm not even hungry. I just want to know, like, how easy it is to get a free pizza. Oh, my
I love how she was like, yeah, they might just give it to you.
Yeah, no, she's like, one of two things will happen. They'll just give it to you, or they'll tell you that they don't have it or
Basically,
something.
they'll give it to you or they won't give it to you.
But she wasn't even, she was like, the second one is, or something. I don't know. They'll either give it to you or question mark.
Yeah.
Something else will happen. Oh, man, that's great. All right, well, there's a little bit of education there for you. How to rob in broad daylight.
Yeah, daylight robbery.
Oh, all right, that was a good John. A good John.
George.
This is the award-winning John the Podcast host signing off. John, and you are...
Mr. Pringleberry.
Say the thing.
Say it.